Childhood friend. This is the I was literally here first character. They knew the main character before the plot even started. They walked home together, shared food, made childhood promises, probably had some flashback under a tree. And after all that, they still lose. Because some random new character shows up in episode 2, makes eye contact once, and suddenly years of emotional history don't matter anymore. That's the childhood friend curse. You didn't lose because you were bad. You lost because the author met someone more interesting. Enemies to lovers. This is when two people hate each other so much that the anime decides, yeah, that's romance. They argue every time they meet. They insult each other. They act like being in the same room is a punishment. But then one of them gets hurt or says something slightly honest, and suddenly the whole mood changes. Now the yelling has tension. Now the insults are getting a little too specific, and at some point you realize they're not enemies anymore. They're just two emotionally confused idiots flirting aggressively. Tsundere. This is love with terrible customer service. A tsundere likes you, but instead of saying that, they choose violence. They insult you. They act annoyed every time you breathe near them. Then 5 minutes later, they're worried about you, making you food, or saving your life while pretending it was an accident. If they say, it's not like I like you or anything, that's not denial. That's basically their love confession. They're just emotionally allergic to honesty. Kuudere. This is the quiet one. The one who looks like they haven't felt an emotion since 2014. They don't blush much. They don't talk much. They don't explain anything. You could confess your feelings and they'd just stare at you like they're waiting for a loading screen. But then they'll do something small. Wait for you. Help you. Remember something you said 6 episodes ago. And that's how you know. A kuudere won't say, I love you. They'll just silently fix your life and walk away. Yandere. This is not romance. This is a security threat. At first they seem sweet. A little intense maybe, but still sweet. Then suddenly they know where you were yesterday, who you talked to, why that girl smiled at you, and what time you went home. That is not love. That is tracking data. A yandere doesn't want to date you. They want full ownership. If they say, I'll do anything for you, don't smile. Run! Because anything usually means someone is about to disappear. Arranged marriage. This is romance started by paperwork. Two people get forced together because of family, politics, money, kingdoms, or some old man making decisions nobody asked for. At first, it's awkward. They don't want to be there. They barely talk. They act like being married is a group project they both hate. But then slowly, they start noticing things. One gets sick, the other takes care of them. One gets jealous, the other pretends not to see it. One almost leaves, and suddenly everybody has feelings. By the end, they're acting like it was fate. Love triangle. This is when the anime refuses to let one romance be simple. Two people like the same main character, and the main character handles it by becoming completely useless. They notice nothing. Absolutely nothing. Someone could confess under fireworks and they'd be like, wow, friendship is nice. Meanwhile, both love interests are suffering in different corners of the story. One has history. One has chemistry. One is clearly going to lose, but the show keeps pretending they have a chance. And the fans turn it into war. Nobody wins in a love triangle. One character gets the romance. The other gets depression and a character arc. Harem. This is the most unrealistic trope in anime. One average main character somehow has 5 people in love with them. Not 1. 5. There's the shy one, the angry one, the rich one, the childhood friend, and the one who might not legally count as human. And the main character does nothing with this information. They panic. They misunderstand everything. They accidentally flirt. They walk into rooms at the worst possible time. A harem is not romance. It's one guy being surrounded by options and choosing confusion. Fake dating. This is the we're just pretending trope, which means they are not just pretending. They start with rules. No real feelings. No jealousy. No weird moments. This is just an act. Then one fake date happens and suddenly they're blushing for real. One fake hug lasts too long. One fake compliment sounds a little too honest. And now everybody can tell they like each other except them. That's fake dating. The relationship is fake for about 3 minutes. The denial lasts the whole show. Roommate. This is romance with a shared kitchen. They start off as roommates, neighbors, or two people forced to live way too close together. At first, it's normal. Separate lives. Separate rooms. No feelings. Then they start eating together. Then they start waiting for each other to come home. Then one of them gets sick, and the other suddenly becomes a full-time spouse. And they still say, we're just roommates. No. You are dating with rent included. Rich x poor. This is when one character has a mansion and the other has instant noodles. One has money, status, private schools, expensive clothes, and family expectations. The other has bills, part-time jobs, and emotional damage. And somehow they work. Because the rich one gets to experience normal life, and the poor one gets dragged into luxury, drama, and a family that treats romance like a business meeting. There's always a strict parent too, standing there like the final boss of capitalism. In this trope, love is powerful, but money has security guards. One-sided love. This is the character the author created specifically to hurt us. They love someone who does not love them back. And the worst part is they know. They know they're not getting picked, but they still stay. They still help. They still smile. They still give advice to the person they love about someone else. That is insane. They'll be the kindest, most loyal, most emotionally available person in the show, and still lose. One-sided love is basically watching someone be perfect for the wrong person. Destined love. This is when the universe starts shipping two people. These two don't just like each other. They are required by fate. Different timeline, they meet. Different world, they meet. Memories erased? Doesn't matter. They'll pass each other in a train station, hear one piano note, and suddenly destiny is back at work. At some point, it stops feeling romantic and starts feeling suspicious. Like, are they choosing each other? Or is the universe just really controlling? Destined love is beautiful. But also, fate needs to get a hobby. And that's all. If you somehow enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video and subscribe. It really helps a lot. And maybe comment which romance trope you think is the best, or which one has emotionally damaged you the most. Also, let me know what kinds of future videos you want me to make. Thank you for watching.